Right. Hi. How are you all? Busy with assignment this week?
Uh,
I think.
yeah.
How many submission this week?
mm, Only one lah. But it's
Only one.
the one the Visual Basic one.
Oh, Visual Basic. Oh, okay.
Ah,
So what's your title for the app that you all developed?
Bus ticketing.
Oh, basketing. I guess that's how they make students' life easier lah. Oh, meaning Miss Teng should have checked your ERD also, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in that case, if both are tally, then should be okay. You'll need to connect your app to any database,
Yeah. The one in the
Oracle,
um.
or in the Visual Basic itself.
Yeah. The Visual Basic. Yeah.
Okay. That's good. That's good. Even though they didn't pair up SAD with database development, at least in this semester they pair up SAD with visual programming. So meaning for our SAD, you'll cover the first three phases up to the design, and then for your visual programming, it's like system. You're doing the system development phase already. Okay, good. Let's see. Have you all done the tutorial?
Um, I didn't do because yeah, I rushing on the assignment one.
Okay, let's see. What's the question? Uh, the question is on last week we discussed this one, tutorial 11. We did spend some time discussing about the training. Yeah, okay, right. And then for today, supposed to check your answer for tutorial 12. Okay, never mind. Oh, Kelvin sudah jawab. I'll give you all time to answer. Okay, oh, Kelvin sudah jawab. Let's say now it's 2-3 minutes. Okay, Noel and also Farah, you can do it now. Just let me know in the chat box once you have done. Okay, no worry. I'm
Okay.
flexible one. Just put in the chat box when you're finished. Oh, tutorial 13 means next week you don't have homework, oh, Noel. You can do the tutorial 12 now. And for Kelvin, you might want to look at tutorial 13. What else? Perhaps take a look at the class activity question also. System changeover conversion method. I've written Noel's answer. So Kelvin and Farah need to do the class activity for system changeover also lah. But not urgent, you'll do the tutorial first. No problem.
Miss.
Oh, done already. I didn't hear the alert. Okay, let's see the answer. Okay, one moment. Okay, let me present my screen. Already check your answer, yeah, Noel. All right. Next is the tutorial. Okay, the main purposes of a system maintenance. I can see the keyword here to adapt. Okay, accepted. Okay, operating correctly. Yes, this is another keyword. And then this is operate more efficiently. Okay, so what I see here is the first one refers to adaptive. Okay, and then this one refers to corrective. Okay, corrective maintenance. All right, corrective maintenance, and this one should be referring to protective maintenance. So these are the keywords for system maintenance. Okay, next is a para. Describe 3 types of system maintenance. So for perfective maintenance, then this is a corrective maintenance, and then this one is adaptive maintenance. Accepted. Oh, this one, the perfective and corrective or perfective, there is no example, Farah. So this is the example.
Oh, perspective. Oh
Can you
yeah,
add
didn't.
in?
Oh, okay, wait.
Add it in. I think I remembered asking you for this one, adaptive maintenance, and this from the government. What's the question already? Oh, the labor law, the one that the payroll system must have the form EA, or EA form must be incorporated into the payroll system. So if there's any changes required, then that one is adaptive maintenance, because we are need to adapt with the business environment, which also include the government rules and regulation. Okay, improving the user interface is perfective, correct. So this is completed already. What is a maintenance contract? Maintenance contract involves both the customer and software supplier. Customer pay annual fee. The contract will last for a specific time frame and is renewable. So what will it do, Kelvin? Here you mentioned that it involves customer and the software supplier. So what is the contract all about?
It's just a contract between the customer and supplier.
So the software supplier, what do they need to, they sign the contract for what?
To get a constant deal for a certain period of time, over a certain period of time.
Deal means the supplier, okay, software supplier will in the contract they must state that the software supplier will provide the system maintenance. The system maintenance for the customer. So they must sign a contract. They must sign a contract. So this is the content of the contract. To show proof that okay, company XYZ will provide the system maintenance for you for this amount of money. Okay, and for this time duration. If you're happy with our job, then how about we renew it in after the contract period has ended, perhaps after 3 years, perhaps after 5 years. So you miss out that part. Okay. So this is just an example. You need to explain why they need to sign the contract. Okay, just an example. Okay, question number 2. Okay, off-the-shelf software package for the insurance premium quotation or similar to our previous example, tutorial 11. Okay, went live. There's a number of problems. And then this Miss Lucy, she's the manager of the call center. She's not clear about the scope of the support and maintenance contract with the supplier. Yeah, because they purchased the software package, and then she's not clear about the supplier. Should they provide maintenance? Okay, I believe if she's aware of this contract, then she will take a look what kind of system maintenance will be given to them, how much money they need to pay for that type of maintenance, and for how long. Okay, since she's not aware about the contract, and then at the same time, they didn't join any user group for the software package as well. So they are unable to obtain the benefits of a user group membership. Or this is not good. So what you need to remember, even though you are implementing a system and you purchase the commercially available software package, remember that for support, you can ask the supplier or the software vendor, and then at the same time look at whether there's any available user group or not. Okay, so the question is, what's the main purpose of the software support and maintenance contract? Teach existing user. Oh, this is not a user manual, so I don't think this is relevant. Strike through. Answer. Oh, it seems like your answer, Noel, is about manual. Remember, this is a contract, a maintenance contract. Perhaps you can go to your notes under the contract. What are the things included in the contract? Then you can refresh edit here. So I will remove this, and then you put the answer here. Okay, correction. Okay, while Noel is doing that, you look at the content of the contract. From there, you will know what's the main purpose of that contract. Okay, classify each of the 4 changes as corrective, adaptive, or perfective. Okay, this is correct. Totaling errors, yeah, corrective. Add new requirement, adaptive, yes. Layout, perfective, correct. Okay, what are the two benefits of a user group membership to the users? Okay, two benefits. Okay, Kelvin gave three here. Share ideas. In the user group, they can definitely share ideas on using the package, or like perhaps there's a certain shortcut that they are that they normally use. They can share with the others. They can exchange views as well.
The share idea and feedback, isn't that the same thing?
Ideas from members and IT. Okay. Here, the first one, they are sharing among themselves. Okay, they are sharing among themselves, and then they might forward this suggestion to become a feedback to the software supplier. If the feedback or the suggestion is good enough, then in the next version it can be included lah. Okay, like if everyone was talking about it, it would be nice if we can do this. So they are discussing, they're sharing ideas on a solution that can perhaps improve their productivity. So they're sharing the ideas, and then they forward the ideas, because you compare between an individual customer giving feedback to a group of users giving feedback. So if they give the feedback as a user group, okay, members representing members of the user group of that particular package, software package, I believe the IT specialist will think about it very seriously. Okay, good question. An arbiter, in case there's a dispute, then the user group is something like association to help the victim. Can we say victim? Okay. These are the content of the contract, right, Noel?
Yeah.
From our notes, yeah, so from the contract we can get extra information about the package, and then helpline facility also available there, and then if there's any updates, then it's a part of the contract to tell the customer that they will be updated from time to time. Okay, I think we're done already with the tutorial. Any other things to add in, or perhaps any confusion?
The one question B already discussed. Right?
B ini?
Yeah. No, the question 2.
Ini? Sudah.
Right.
What you were doing just now. Improve usability, perfective. Enhance layout, perfective. If you see errors, this is definitely corrective. And then when there's a new requirement, that one should be adaptive. Sometimes you might be confused between adaptive and perfective, because my tips would be, if you see that what happens if we don't improve the usability of the interface? Can the system still be used by the user? Masih boleh. Means it's not like the adaptive. Can you still continue using the software if there's no audit trail? You cannot, because it's a must already that you must have the audit trail. Okay, so perfective is like everything is okay. You just want to make it more. I don't want to use the word perfect. To make it more user-friendly, more efficient, and so on. Okay, there's nothing wrong with the system. just you want to make improvement in terms of the interface usability, layout, and so on. Corrective maintenance will be the highest priority because if you receive like 10 maintenance requests and then you look at the out of the 10 there's one corrective maintenance or there's a totaling error, you must really fix this as soon as possible. If you can finish in one day lagi bagus. Okay, because without this, then the management people will be getting inaccurate reporting lah. Okay, so that is B. Any other things? Is it clear?
Okay.
Okay, good. Next would be the briefing, right? The briefing. Okay, let me go straight to the briefing lah. Okay, for the briefing, this is for next week, week 13. So meaning week 13, I just need to give you marks for the presentation. Okay, and no more in-class work.
13?
Okay.
Oh, 13 only presentation.
Week 14, next week.
14. Okay.
This is this week. So today's in-class work will be for next week punya presentation. Okay. So total will be 240. It's 20 marks per week. All right. So next week will be the presentation. Right. So you need to give me how many reports? 2 reports. Dua sahaja. Okay, 2 reports only. But then I want the 2 reports meant for different level of management. Perhaps one is for the operational level and another one is for the management level or strategic level. Remembering your DFD, you have the process to generate report. Output is sales report going to the sales manager, right? You have sales manager. Okay, and then perhaps from your what do you think the sales staff will require a report, or you can add in, because I can see you need one summary report. Okay, you need one summary report and one exception report. I believe the exception report should be given to the management, okay, the sales manager. Normally the exception report will trigger his action. Okay, will trigger some kind of action to be done. And for the summary report is normally used by the top management. Who's the top management in Speedbus? CEO, president?
When I forgot already.
So I believe for DFD, can you all add in one more output data flow going to top management also lah?
So there are two. There are sales
Two.
manager and top
So
management.
Top management, sales report, and then another sales report go to the sales manager. But then for the sales manager, the sales report that they get would be a type exception, and the one going to the top management will be summary type. Okay, let me show you. This is from chapter 5, guidelines for creating reports. For yours, meant for sales, I think. Okay, for the sales department. Level of staff. Okay, level of staff. Okay. Here, top management requires more summarized reports. So that's why I want to suggest another summary sales report for the top management. So you refer to your chart, yeah, organization structure, and then the purpose of the report. Make sure you are clear. Top management, what is their purpose to see the summary of the sales report? And for the sales manager, what is the purpose? Normally for the management level, it's more to like making decision day to day. Oh, no. Normally it's meant for day-to-day operation. And then for the top management, normally it's meant for decision making. Okay, perhaps long-term decision making. So you must have each of the report will give information which are relevant and useful for the users. One for the top management and another one for the sales manager lah. Okay, summary report. You can show total, subtotal. Oh, can you produce graph or chart? I'm not sure, but as long as it can show totals, grand total should be okay. Perhaps report for the year. Up to you. You can recall your example from your database query. And exception means filtered items using specific criteria. Okay, there must be a specific criteria. Means you just want to show this info for the sales manager. You don't want to show all for the sales manager. So you need to figure that one out. And I would like to suggest you refer to the explanation about speed pass. What's their problem? In which week already? I think it's when you have the system request type of service that they want. There must be a certain problem that they want to solve.
Problem.
There must be certain problems, so you refer to, like, if that is your main purpose, okay, for improving the bus ticketing system, make sure the output of the system, which is the report, will show that it can be done. Okay, there must be a reason you go through all this system development life cycle. Okay, any more? This is an exception report or just to show those employee doing overtime, means not interested in seeing all the employees, but only employee with overtime. Example of exception report, there's a criteria there. A summary report will normally show a summarized value, can have total, and then must mention whether it's in month or perhaps quarterly or annual report, right? I believe for yours would be functional area would be the sales department, right?
Right.
Okay, so what you need to, for your in-class work, you show me this, okay? So the first,
Miss, top management is what department? Because it say you want the position and the function.
so what did you put at the top?
Oh, general manager.
General manager lah, put general manager.
The function is what?
Oh, the function. General manager, it should be, can we say it's administrative or operation? Which one do you all think better?
For me, I think administrative. I don't know.
Either the other two lah, or perhaps there might be a general manager for what do you call that, for sales department also, right? Then you can also put it as sales. If the general manager also in charge of all the departments, then you need to make it overall, perhaps operation or administrative. Okay, later you'll decide.
Either the two of them.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so report title should be representative of the content. The report content brief description. Make sure it's even though it's brief, but then make sure it's complete lah. Okay, and then who use? Just now we already mentioned the position and the department. Okay, and luckily for you all, there's no need to design the actual report. That's why here I cancel this one out. Okay, no need to worry about whether it's well formatted or not. So 20 marks is for next week presentation. And the final one for our assignment would be the report. Don't forget the weekly deliverables. You must systematically compile them. Follow the format given. The format, okay, yang ini you can ignore ya. Where's the format? Scroll down. Okay. For final report, you. Three of you must make sure it is the improved version, yeah. And I want a really professional formatting. And then all three of you must contribute by each member. So I'm looking forward to equal contribution. Otherwise, you need to do the peer appraisal. Peer appraisal means you'll need to mention who contributed how much, like 30, 40. If 30, 40 means two students, I will multiply with 30% and one student multiply with 40%. If it's equal, 33.33, then I will not be using this calculation. Okay, where was it? Oh yeah, and your final report can be a useful sources of materials for other related courses. So I believe that would be visual programming. And please keep this a copy in case you will be needing it for your future courses. Okay, this is the rubrics for the report. Total marks for the final report is 40, 20 for content, 20 for the format. Logical manner, professional format, content include all the deliverable, show clear application of the concept, and all the facts must be correct and accurate. So don't miss out any correction. Make sure everything tallies. So for three of you, I gave you similar marks for the weekly deliverables. So I don't think I will be using this calculation. So just now, this one would be your marks for the part 1. Part 2, the case study report, 40 marks, which you will submit next week. Bila, scroll down. Oh, not yet. Let's see the format. Not hard copy, soft copy, single line spacing, body text 11, Times New Roman, footer, header, margin 1 inch, numbered. I want you all to use Google Docs. Have I created that? Final report.
We create ourselves.
You create yourself. Ini, this one. Okay, case study report. So you create Google Docs here. Okay, create Google Docs so that I can turn in because I've already turned on the plagiarism checking. Okay, 40 marks. Right. So due date would be April 19. Why April 19? Oh, so early. Oh, this is not April 19. It should be the last class. Okay, the last class. Let me scroll down. Well-structured. Yeah, you can see that 20 marks is for whether your report is structured. You all know how to use the outlining feature, right? Using the headings and subheading. You all
Yeah,
know
but
this.
the Google Docs
Ada kan?
don't have the function.
I think ada apa? Tiada kah?
Maybe lah, if not mistaken.
Mari try Docs. Blank. Oh, banyak template nih. Title, another title, last title. Oh, ada ba? Okay, ini another title. And then ini I put as heading 2, and then the third title. The third title. So where's the table of content? So this one is in the next page. So your whatever that you type here will be in normal text. Okay, normal text. If you have like heading 2, then it will be under that subheading. Okay, let's see. Where's the table of contents? Insert. Oh, under insert table of contents. Oh, this one is nice because there's a link. Easy for me to like click and then go straight to that particular page. This one just but then this one has page number, means I can straight away jump to that particular. This is font size. Boleh jump kah? Oh, still need to scroll down. But let's try this one. Okay. So let me put. Let's play around a bit. This one on this page. Okay. And this one is in the last page. Okay, refresh. Okay, so I want to go to the last page. Then easy for me to check. Say I want to change this. New title.
In our document we use the link only lah kan. Need the
boleh juga, yeah, for the table of contents. So remember, if you make any changes right before you submit, you must refresh lah. Then you can see the changes. Click. Ta-da! So this is what we call this the outlining feature. Use heading and subheading. Or you need to acknowledge any sources, books or articles or any website using Harvard referencing. Do you have the Harvard referencing? Are you all familiar with the Harvard referencing?
Yeah, but so far, okay. Oh yeah, I haven't put the referencing.
Okay, later I will add in the Harvard referencing here lah, so that you can have a look at that format. Lagi. Okay, so this is the sequence you follow are well structured. So follow this sequence, the front cover dulu. Okay, so if equal contribution, then put it 33.33 lah. Don't forget your signature. tutorial group, just put a dash there. Your program should be RSD. You're still year 1, right? RSD 1. Due date for submission would be next week. Okay. Then you need to add in this marking rubrics. I think you need to adjust it nicely, redo it, because this one is already out of the margin. So marking rubrics should be second page. Table of content, introduction, brief intro to what will be covered, just like an abstract. Case study organization, just give me the summarized and brief description of speed bus. Okay, the body. So you follow the same sequence, same headings as the assignment. Okay, starting from the case study organization until system design, which is the report designer. Okay, with relevant headings and subheadings. I'm sure you all can see the subheadings. Where was it? Like this is the system design. This one is also system design. This one is also system design. This one is system design, system design. So under system design, you have functional design, inputs, data definition, database, and last one is output or reports. Under system analysis, you have quite a few also lah, fact recording. For fact recording, you have what? The context diagram, diagram 0, ERD. So hopefully you can make sure your heading, subheading is correct lah. That one will be under the, what was it already? Here, relevant headings and subheading. If you want to put in any appendix, make sure in your report you can mention refer to appendix A, okay, refer to appendix B, and then at the appendix page A, then you can put a caption. You put a caption, explain what it is, then it will be much more easy to follow your report. References is the last page. Due date, weekly assignment, no problem. Final report, not week 7, week 14, should be week 14. Should be week 14. Last day, last class day and time. So it should be 22nd. Tapi you present hari itu juga kan? Do you have any other submission on the 22nd?
In terms of assignment, right?
Yes.
Yeah, don't have.
Then you can submit before midnight because everything is ready, just need to compile.
Okay.
Okay.
22nd. Okay, let
Miss
me.
can like review our the report.
Oh, more review. Oh,
Comment.
Comment. In that case, I make it Friday. Kalau Friday, anytime. Oh, I need to key in marks lagi kan. Okay. Comment. In that case, all three of you can access. So only one of you need to turn in. Okay. Let me select who's going to turn in. I don't want to select all students.
Yeah.
Oh,
Siapa?
Yeah.
Me?
yeah, no.
Oh, Noel. Okay, Noel. So you have to submit. Okay. And so Noel, once you have submitted, then you can put in the alert there. Oh, not alert, the, what do you call that? Private comment. You can give me private comment.
No.
Okay. So I can just go through. What else? Oh, deadline. I need to give the deadline, right? So what's the deadline already? Same day?
22nd.
I wonder why I put 19. On the 22nd. Okay, just means right after the presentation, you all can like do it already lah. I don't think we have any other things for the right after the tutorial. We just meet again for the presentation, or perhaps ask you all to do the presentation. But then I still need to do the proof of recording for practical. But anyhow, we will finish early lah. Okay, click save. All right. So what else is needed here? Last day, feedback. Oh, I've been giving you feedback every week. Memang tak ada lah. Let's submission policy or plagiarism. Normally it's 30%. So should be 30% and below for acceptable matching rate. 30%. No lah. All three of you are good boys. Okay, so for today's in-class work, I give you 30 minutes. Just discuss on the 2 reports. As long as you can give me 2 report title, then that's you have done the in-class work for this 2 report title. 30 minutes should be okay. And then 3:30 you will do your presentation. Is it okay?
Okay.
All right. Oh, I didn't record this meeting. One moment. Okay, so the briefing for the case study has been given. Instruction due April 22nd. Final report worth 40 points. And just now, the one that I forgot to record was the tutorial discussion, tutorial 12. Okay, and already checked Noel's answer, Paris' answer, Kelvin's answer. I add in this one, okay, to explain what in fact is a maintenance contract. Question 2, there's a correction here to explain about the purpose of the contract. This one looks like a user manual, so it's incorrect. Classification of the what do you call this, system maintenance is also correct. And finally, the benefits of user group. Okay, so meaning next week we will discuss tutorial 13 answers. Okay, tutorial 13 answers. Covering the final chapter. Right, so we will meet at 3:30 for your presentation. Okay, and then for now you do the in-class work for week 13, which is give me 2 report titles, one for sales manager, one for the general manager. Okay, so I'll meet you at 3:30 in another meet. Okay, I think that's all. See you.
Okay.
Okay. Can you all start with the in-class work first?
Ano?
Okay.
I record the meeting.
So there are two reports.
Can you increase the 100% to 125? Okay. Two reports. Continue.
So the first report is the most ticket sales based on the year 2021. So the report content is to show the most sales received for different route of the bus ticketing system. So the person who uses the sales manager, and the purpose is to enable managers to analyze which place has the most chosen destination by the user. And this helps manager to improve their marketing strategy for the route to increase their future sales.
So I believe this is the exception report, right?
No, exception. Yeah.
For exception report, you need to be clear about the criteria. What is your criteria to display this report?
Criteria means what are the columns?
Like you want to show the most sales received. How would you determine the records with the most sales? What is your criteria? Is it greater than certain RM level? What is your
Like
criteria?
we see on the, like for each route in the database, like then we calculate lah from all the ticket
You
records.
calculate, then in this case it will display all, so it will become a detailed report already. So exception report, there must be a criteria. Say you want to show a report, I'm not sure about your average sales, say greater than how much sales, then it will appear in that particular report. That's the meaning of exception report based on the criteria that you want to see.
Means if like top 5 like that, only the top
Top 5,
highest.
kalau top 5, then it's shown in our notes, right? The example.
Right.
Yeah,
So
boleh.
oh,
So
so
meaning
just
it will only show the top 5. The rest will not be displayed. So that is exception report. Yeah, correct. So make the changes. Okay. Later you rename it. How about the next one?
so this one, the report title is ticket sales analysis for the year 2021. So the content is it shows the total sales in monetary terms of the bus ticketing system for each of the month from January to 2021 to December 2021. So the person who received this is the general manager, and the purpose is to determine the sales performance each year. So if the report shows a drop in performance, this indicate that the action has to be made to solve the problem to maintain the sustainability of the company in the future.
Okay. for sustainability of the company in the future. So I agree with the yearly report, but you cannot produce December 2021 yet. Perhaps you can change it to previous year 2020.
Oh yeah. The report should be like 2020.
Or
Yeah.
perhaps like you want to show the performance in the recent 12 months. Kalau recent 12 months means it will be up until March 2021. So it depends on you lah. Then you need to do the renaming of the report title. And then I see that you use a ticket sales analysis. Kalau analysis, right, it will be showing more than total sales.
Where, Miss?
Number 2, ticket sales
Oh.
analysis. I don't think this particular report shows analysis, right?
Oh yeah.
Because from the content, you just show total sales. Itu saja. So perhaps you want to rename that ticket sales for the year 2020. The report shows the total sales for each of the month. Oh, not working ka? Oh, you cannot hear anything? Oh no. Have you tried to restart or cannot hear? Or how about you all? Have you experienced this one? Cannot hear anything?
No.
No?
I have, but that one is my my headphone lah.
Earphone. Or
Yeah,
headphone.
earphone. Yeah.
Perhaps the headphone. Need to restart or need to change a new one? Okay, oh no, Kelvin cannot
Wait,
hear
he
anything.
cannot hear.
Yeah, he cannot hear us.
What the other sound can hear?
It's okay. I think he can watch the recording later. Okay, what else I want to comment? The purpose macam okay. Purpose macam okay. General manager okay. Content total sales, ticket sales for the year 2020 okay. Top 5 ticket sales based on route. Based on route 2020. Perhaps is it by month?
Actually, the initial idea will be the yearly, I think.
Yearly ka?
Yeah, so it's
Kalau yearly, then it's too late already if your purpose is to like improve marketing strategy. Kalau yearly,
oh
it's
yeah
too
kan,
late already kan?
yeah. So maybe monthly lah, I think more suitable because like next
Kalau
month.
monthly means they need to change their strategy every month.
Yeah, I think.
Or perhaps they have this marketing strategy. Kalau marketing strategy, perhaps they still need to, the sales manager still need to check the report every month for monitoring. Make it monthly lah.
Monthly. Okay.
So the report title, then you select one of the report, one of the months, perhaps for January 2021 or December 2020. Do you all agree?
Yeah.
So the report content, you need to mention that it's for monthly.
I think I need to refresh my report
Mm,
content lah
mm,
first.
mm. The report title top 5 ticket sales by route lah, right? Top 5 ticket sales by route for the month of top 5 ticket sales by route for the month of for the month of for the month of bulan berapa?
Oh, 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 okay. Just the okay. I tidak paham just now. Month of
Oh,
maybe January lah. January.
January 2021.
Yeah.
This is the title of the report that will be printed out. Top 5 ticket sales by route for the month of FOR
For
di atas for the month of January 2021, and then yang di bawah ticket sales for the year 2020. So the report content yang ini you all refresh
okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you have shown me 2 reports. So today's in class work full mark. Senang dapat markah. Okay, 5. So no, no more in class work. Okay. So next would be the presentation. Are you ready? Not sure whether Kelvin can join us.
I think because maybe he restart his
Yeah, he's
laptop now.
restarting kan. Perhaps you can start first.
Okay.
If you cannot join, then you'll continue.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
So in this week, this is the second last presentation, which is the system design database. So the agenda for today is ERD. Second is code design. Third is components. Fourth is data records. And lastly is route and rate list. So start from the ERD. So this is the ERD, same as before, no changes. And for the code design, so this is the code design for both the uh, booking table and the schedule table. Can proceed.
Yes, proceed.
So the components is so for the booking record, this is the primary key for the booking. So the first character indicates the record type. So here the T means it's a ticket record. So the next eight numeric digit indicates the date of record added. So here, uh, this means 21st of December 2021. And this is the next three letter indicates the origin city. And another three digit letter indicate the destination city, and the last five numeric digit is the sequence number. Okay. So next is the schedule record. So same as before, the first is the type of record, and the eight numbers indicates the date of record added, and the next three letters is the origin, and then another three letters is the destination, and the last five digit is the sequence number. So I deliver my presentation to Farah.
All right, proceed.
Can see my screen.
Yes.
Okay. So for the justification of the code design, the number one will be to reduce cost. The reason the codes for origin city and destination city have only three letters is to minimize the storage use. Long data causes more storage to be used up and hence increases storage costs. The number two will be the uniqueness. The reason booking and schedule ID in each record having a sequence number is to make each record unique. A unique ID can be identified specially whenever it is retrieved. And last one will be the conceal information. The reason the origin city and destination city consists of three letters is to conceal information. This is to make sure this code can only be understood by those who knows the codes. So for the data records, here will be the example of the data records as the schedule records, which we have the schedule ID, and yeah, we have the S and the date, the place, and also the number of ID lah, and the bus ID, the departure date, and departure time, route ID, operator ID, and the status of each of the schedule. Is it full or available? Next will be the booking records, which shows the ticket ID, the ticket and the date, the place, and the serial, and the number of passenger within the ticket, the status of the ticket, success or cancelled, booking date, and the schedule ID from before. Yeah, this one, and amount paid upon one of the ticket. So last will be the route and rate list. This is the route of in Sabah, and the rate list of the amount lah, the amount of the Kota Kinabalu to Tawau or Sandakan to Kota Kinabalu. So that's all from me.
Okay, so have you all checked whether the amount is correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For your final report, I want to suggest you put this in a tabular format, much more easy to see, and standardize whether you want to show the decimal point. Make ada yang ada tiada, so standardize it. Better ada lah, because I can see ada 71 ringgit 50 cent.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then I would like to have the route, the origin city and destination city, the code for it, like Like mana sudah
Didn't
KDT
include.
apa SKN, so give me a list also. Okay,
Okay.
tambah satu lagi that one. So you already have the red and also add in the city code. You are taking this one down, right? City code. And I see a mistake. You add the record in December. Okay, change this. I think the previous one also.
Okay.
Okay, and then can I see the sample record? I wonder whether Kelvin can hear us. Kelvin can hear us?
Yeah, can already.
Boleh sudah.
Yeah,
So what was wrong? Just need to restart.
yeah, restart my laptop.
Okay.
Sorry, Miss. Which one you want to see?
The sample record.
Sample record. This one kah?
Yeah. So your schedule ID, this one do exist in the let me see. January boleh. 1st of January, 2nd of January, 2nd January ada 12. Okay. I wonder this one is going KK to Tawau. Okay, so KK to Tawau. Okay, and then you have 3rd of January, you have 4th of January. Kudat KK. Okay, number KK Tawau. Oh, you have the route ID. Can you give me a list of the route ID also?
Okay.
Like 26 is what? Oh, then you can combine in the one that you have, the one with the price.
Okay.
This one.
Yeah. I believe you are referring to this one, right? 1 until So number 1 should be KK Tawau, 71 ringgit 50 cent. Can you go back? KK, ada satu
This
KK
one kah?
Tawau.
KK Tawau.
KK Tawau. Oh, then 26 itu. Oh, ngam yang the second record. Okay, KK Tawau, second record. So that one should be number 1. So you add one column route ID in the table just now. Apa lagi mau tambah? Operator ID, no need lah. Okay, let me see your booking record. Your ticket ID also, ticket ID January, boleh. Kudat KK. Can you show me what's the rate for Kudat KK?
Kudat KK would be this one. Kudat to KK or this one?
25.
Yeah, 25.
Okay. How many passenger?
How many passengers?
Times
5.
5.
5. Yeah.
125. Okay, correct. Booking date December. And then the trip is 1st of January, 2nd of January. Oh, ada dia punya departure date. Sama kan? I'm looking at that. Yeah. So this is one-to-one relationship, right, at the moment? You show for all schedule ID, you show the ticket.
Yeah, one-to-one relationship.
Now I have question. Can you go back to the ticket just now?
Ticket?
Mm-mm.
Ticket.
No. The record sample. No.
This one? Yeah? Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you saying that for 5 passengers, they only have one ticket?
Yeah. So all the in one big paper for them to refer.
Oh, make it easier. Okay. And means they purchase in one go. All right.
Because not like cinema, right? Like each person has the ticket.
Yeah.
Tapi naik bus pun they check the ticket mah.
Yeah, like the print, like one, like how I go to Mbakot before, they print like one ticket. There's a two that can be ripped like that. So they check from the they check from the.
But then the ticket number, is it the same?
Yeah, it's the same, the ticket number.
Oh, interesting. Luckily, you have experience for that. I never. I only took a bus. KLIA to KL Central for my own self. I never purchased for more than one people. Oh, purchase for more than one people, they give us individual ticket. The one in KL Central. Okay, so acceptable number of passengers, accept, cancel. I think boleh lah. There's one more. I want to comment because I do remember, Noel, you asked me this question, whether you can just use the table right in the Google Docs. When I check, really reach the case study, here it says, page 10, in preparing the table data records, you are required to use the software tool. You are required. So I want for the final report, since you're using the Visual Basic, okay, I think you can enter data from there also.
Yeah, this one also Visual Basic.
Visual Basic. Why it doesn't look like Visual Basic?
New Visual Basic 2019.
2019. Can I see
screenshot.
the actual Visual Basic? Who has
Noel,
it?
you present.
Yeah, I want to see that. How does it look like? Last time I used Visual Basic was, when was it?
But Miss, yang older version, I'm not sure if have or because me before, like in our previous college, I use SQL, MySQL like that. Don't have the Visual Basic punya database, so I'm not sure lah how different from before and today punya lah.
I see. Yeah, things keep on changing. Okay, let me see. Oh, this is nice. Visual programming. I was supposed to teach this but earlier on. So you, so if I teach this, I need to learn. But I rejected because if I teach this one also, then in one semester I have 4 programming courses. I told mistake I cannot. Later I will be confused between R programming, Visual Basic programming. What's the other one? Java programming. Oh, this is interesting. There's a database connection. Oh, what is Azure? You all are using Azure?
No, I haven't used it.
That one kan I'm not sure because we log in with our Gmail, then it automatically use Azure and I don't know.
Interesting. Okay, to show that you are using a software tool, right? How about when you do the screenshot, you just you don't crop the title, the one with dbo.schedule, dbo.booking.
Okay.
Yeah, to prove that you're using a software tool. All right. I think that's about it. The correction that is needed for your final report. You all can remember, right? Well, what need to be improved?
I write down already.
Write down. Oh, bagus. Then senang lah. Senang sikit. I think everything can be prepared earlier. Okay, for today, I found the very obvious mistake, 2021. So instead of full mark, I give for today 9 marks. Okay, 9 marks for the content. Presentation, I give 5 marks. In class work, 5 marks. So altogether 205 over 240. Okay, so I think that's all for today. Any question before I end the session? So far, no.
So far, no lah. No question.
So I'll see you on Monday.
Okay,
Bye.
Miss. Bye bye.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you.
Welcome.